Phillip Anderson, candidate for sheriff for Greenwood County.
All right, Philip, now, the first question I've got for you, how would you handle the situation if you were elected and one of your deputies is killed in the line of duty?
Well, that itself is a very surprising question, and it's something that you experience and you have to uh, work into as it develops. One of the things that's most important, basically, is making sure that family is taken care of, and the information is given properly to the proper authorities, and the integrity of the family is preserved. Uh, that is a deep question because it's not something that you can just answer from the top of your head. You have to experience those type of things, and thank the Lord we have not experienced that in my career. Is that where officers were killed in the line of duty, and so that's something that I could not speak directly to because I have not experienced that. But one of the things that I would do is preserve the integrity of the officers and their family, and make sure that the that information and evidence and things are handled properly for the family.
All right. Next question, what do you see as the most important role for the sheriff?
Managing and supervising, making sure that safety and security is provided for the county. Integrity, inclusiveness, um, honesty, and professionalism.
And what do you see as the most important role for the sheriff's office as a whole?
Safety and security of the citizens, making sure that the county is safe. The security is in place for every citizen, and making sure that laws are enforced.
Is there a perception that the public has about the sheriff's office that you would like to change? If so, what is it, and how would you go about changing it?
The perception right now, I think the climate is that dishonesty and trustworthiness. One of the things I would like to bring to the sheriff department is honesty, integrity, professionalism, and discipline. I think the public must know that the sheriff department has discipline. Number one, they're going to discipline themselves before they begin to enforce the law on the public. And they must have trust in the law enforcement, believe that they are going to be impartial, inclusive, and that they can trust and believe the evidence that is gathered by law enforcement when it presented in court against a defendant.
And if you're elected as the sheriff, what would the sheriff's office look like in 4 years?
The sheriff's department will look like the county it served. Diversity in place, leadership well trained, um, uh, supervision in place. Many times you can have leadership and improper supervision. And I would make sure that supervision is in place from every aspect of the sheriff's department. And accountability, being accountable to the citizen, open door policy to every citizen of Greenwood County. Um, the sheriff's department is not there just to enforce the law, but we're there to listen to the complaints and concern of the citizens. And I think that's one of the things that I would bring to the table that would be different than what I'm experiencing right now.